To succeed as much as possible in the new year, we need to know what the stars have in store for us. In your case, love, children, friends, personal projects, and social life will come to the fore. In all these areas, you can get great results if you make an effort. During the year, you will need to trust your own intuition. Be proud of it and believe in it and in yourself. Your life will tangibly go uphill. Your worst enemy is anger and irritation. Bravely go forward, trust the world, do not think about any possible troubles. Without enthusiasm, great goals have never been achieved. Ralph Waldo Emerson. Don't be afraid to experiment, don't be afraid of anything at all except the feeling that no one wants anything, and indifference. Career and finance. First quarter. Finally, you can count on a career move. The sky over those who lately have been doing nothing but pulling the strap with gritted teeth will clear up. Your plans will be given a green light and your endeavors will bear fruit. Difficulties could be only for those individuals and representatives of the sign whose profession is connected with foreign countries, travel, commerce, finances, and languages. But here it is worth just a little more patience. The black streak is about to end. Second quarter. Jupiter and Uranus in your sign promises positive changes to your career. But keep in mind, your success depends on you and only on you. Be on your guard. This is the time to meet people who can help you broaden your horizons and try your hand at new directions. Third quarter. Mars will reinforce competitive attitudes in you, but its influences can also make representatives of the sign aggressive. Relationships with colleagues can become tense, the slightest spark threatens to grow into a fire. So learn to control your impulses and don't make any decisions under the influence of the moment. If you can channel your energy in a constructive way, you will be able to achieve success in all endeavors. Fourth quarter. You will not waste your time. You will put all your forces in order to achieve the set goals, and very soon you will be able to see the fruits of your efforts. You can count on a promotion, and in case you are your own boss, on amazing success and professional rise. Love and relations. First quarter. You will be the smith of your own happiness and will not rely on a lucky coincidence or manna from heaven. If there are problems in the relationship with your loved one, you will try to discuss and arrange everything in order to restore harmony and mutual understanding. As for the single representatives of the sign, they will decide that no relationship is not worth their freedom. And will think so until the moment they meet the one they have always dreamed about. Second quarter. Changes are brewing in your personal life, and you are happy about them. If everything is smooth in the relationship with your loved one, and there is no need for special shocks, you will try to breathe in more passion, as if to relive the sweet and bouquet period. The desire to start a relationship from scratch is also not excluded, the main thing, to show maximum tolerance and understanding. The single representatives of the sign will still enjoy their freedom, without the slightest desire to settle down. But, strangely enough, it is now that you can meet your future soulmate. Third quarter. A sea of pleasure and all kinds of prosperity awaits you. In tune with the harmony and the relationship with your soulmate, you will show tenderness and sensuality, to which your spouse will not be indifferent. The relationship will be just fine. The main thing is to avoid jealousy, which could seriously undermine this idyll. If you are single, then now more than ever you will feel the urgent need to share all the joys and sorrows with a loved one. And pretty soon this need will be satisfied. Fourth quarter. Single representatives of the sign will enjoy freedom and will hardly give up their heart without a fight. But for those who already have a couple, the stars promise a less cheerful end to the year. Pay attention to your loved one and don't be careless with regard to her, otherwise the end of the year could bring unpleasant surprises. Family. Home is where the heart is. Right? And that will clearly be evident in the first quarter of this year. With Saturn pouring his blessings, you will have new connections that will favorably affect not only your family life. Your professional activities will also undergo changes, but not only yours. One of your relatives is likely to be promoted. However, there is some not so good news. The fact is that because of Mercury's influence, your communication skills may deteriorate, which will eventually lead to certain disagreements at home. But already in the third quarter, Jupiter will improve the situation. Peace and harmony will return to your life. Nevertheless, there is a small chance that you will have to face some neglect, the source of which may be your parents. But if you don't talk about it, the situation will gradually worsen and cause even more conflicts between generations. However, these conversations are best had in the last quarter when Venus will improve the situation, causing a release of emotional tension. At the same time, no one in your house will be complaining about their health. What's more, a wedding march may even sound for some. Your social life will also improve. Some close friends will become as dear as family. When the Sun and Mercury pour their blessings together, your older relatives will begin to act strictly in your best interest. In fact, there is a high probability that together you will start something new, such as a business together. However, things may not go as smoothly as you would like them to, which will eventually cause certain disagreements at the end of the year. There could also be long-standing cases or problems that you will have to solve. So in the first half of the year you will have a lot to work on. However, in the second half you'll be cracking problems like nuts thanks to the support of Mars and Jupiter. There's also a high probability of seeing a family addition. On the other hand, children may have some emotional problems. So make sure you communicate with your offspring gently and without aggression. Health. First quarter. You'll be feeling pretty good. The influence of Venus allows you not to worry about your health, but it will make your digestive organs vulnerable, at the same time increasing your appetite. Therefore, no matter how much you want to eat a lot of unhealthy food, it is worth to go on a diet or at least start to change gradually to a healthy diet. Second quarter. None of the luminaries will have a direct influence on your health, so that nothing horrible is threatening you in this respect. In fact, Mars, Jupiter, and Uranus, the rulers of energy, promise you a high physical and psychological vitality. The main thing is not to let that excessive energy turn into nervous tension. Third quarter. In terms of health, Saturn's movement invites you to lead a more measured lifestyle. Be less nervous, get more sleep, eat in a calm environment and be sure to exercise. Fourth quarter. The influence of the luminaries will give you an abyss of strength and energy, but your nerves will sometimes be troublesome. To remedy the situation, allow yourself to rest from time to time and be sure to exercise. Then your inner equilibrium will be restored. Subscribe and get the daily, weekly and monthly forecast for your zodiac sign. Thank you for being with me.